Hello, so in this lecture we'll be going through the installation of RabbitMQ in your local machines so that you'll be able to better follow demonstrations in future lectures, and it's also the best place to explore RabbitMQ's features and play around with it. The first step is installing Erlang. You can download the Erlang installer from this link. I'll also be providing in a file as an additional resource to this lecture, so you'll be able to copy it and paste it into your browser. If you open this link, you'll be taken to the Erlang website, specifically downloads page, where you'll be able to download the Erlang installation required for your operating system. If you download the installer, run it, and follow the installation steps, you should then have Erlang installed correctly on your machine. The next step is installing RabbitMQ. So you can download the RabbitMQ installer from the official site. I've provided the link here, and we'll also be providing it in the additional resource section. From this page, you can follow the installation guide for your operating system located in this section. Since we've already installed Erlang in the previous step, there is no need to go through the Erlang OTP for RabbitMQ section. Once you follow the installation guide for your operating system and installed RabbitMQ on your machine, the final step is to enable the RabbitMQ management plugin. Now this plugin is already included in your default RabbitMQ installation, it just needs to be enabled. To do this, go to the RabbitMQ installation folder and run the following command: RabbitMQ plugins enable RabbitMQ management. This plugin isn't necessary for RabbitMQ to function on your machine. However, it will enable a web interface that will allow you to manage RabbitMQ much easier. Also, since this tutorial is programming language independent, I'll be using this management UI interface for most of the demonstrations and explanations, so having this enabled in your local machine will allow you to follow these lectures better. To check that everything's working, if RabbitMQ is running and the management plugin is enabled, accessing localhost port 15672 should load the management UI. It will first load this page asking for credentials. If you enter the default ones, which are username guest and password guest, and click login, the management UI will be loaded. Now I've also included some basic troubleshooting steps in case you went to localhost port 15672 and the management UI didn't load. You should make sure that no other service was already running on port 15672 of your local machine. Check that RabbitMQ service is started, and in some cases, installation of Erlang or RabbitMQ itself may require a system reboot. If these didn't fix the problem, I recommend that you revisit the installation guide on the RabbitMQ site, specifically for your operating system, and make sure that you followed all the steps. If you still can't manage, send me a message, and I'll do my best to help you out.